We're here in the New Center area of Detroit today, just a block from the train station, walking in to find out what the new investment of $200 million in high-speed rail connecting Chicago, Ann Arbor, and Detroit together is going to mean for Detroit's New Center area and for the Midtown district. What does it mean for some of the businesses? Have you had a chance to talk with some of the businesses around here and ask them what they're thinking?
It means really a lot of money. It means more business for Metro Detroit businesses. The reason why I know that, years ago I visited Denver and I spoke to the general manager of the Denver transit system and the multimodal way that they had the transit system set up. It was a boon, not just for folks that wanted to ride without having to own a car, but for all the businesses along the railway. It's really clear, the concept of transit-oriented development, it works. It means that the businesses around the transit centers actually get more customers, they get more traffic. That means more business and more revenue for our region.
How does a more creative community fit into that? You know what I mean? How do artists fit into that? How does that community
I'll
fit
tell you something. As a visual artist,
to your heart. So.
As a visual artist, typically, you don't get a lot of people buying your artwork until you get famous. So you may not have a car. I think it's going to attract artists here. And no pun intended, back 60 years ago, if you look at parts of Manhattan, they were pretty run down. And it was the artists that came here that rebuilt that community, the Soho development. And now in Chelsea, I believe that by attracting artists here that can do the same thing. Transit, the quality of life, improving the quality of life here in this area is going to attract artists. And that'll further enhance the climate here, culturally and economically.
Today's announcement by Transportation Secretary Ray LaHood. The train station behind me could be seeing a lot more visitors from Chicago because it's going to trim at least a half hour off the time it takes to get from Chicago to Detroit. So they'll be able to enjoy things in this New Center area that are already here, already growing. So within a half mile of Detroit's train station, you have a beautiful neighborhood, tree-lined neighborhood, walkable neighborhood like this. Things like the St. Regis Hotel, which is 3 blocks from where we stand, or the investment the College of Creative Studies has already made in the neighborhood a block away. It's a great place for artists, it's a great place for visitors. My only question is, when are you coming to check out what Detroit's doing?